All right, you're back with another episode of Jwill. We have a special guest, special guest in the gym.
In the building.
Go ahead, state your name, gangster.
Roderick Taylor. JV coach at Upland. You feel me? I had to, we in Rancho right now.
Middle name?
I got 2 last names.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
The Laker camp, they used to call me ET. I was dying because I used to wear a gray hoodie everywhere. That Santa Barbara, that shit was funny.
Nice.
What's your basketball history like? High school, college, and then football too?
Yeah, so I started, I played at Upland High School. Wasn't really that good, but like during senior year, I started getting interest from some D2 coaches because of travel ball, and I did pretty decent, and then junior colleges. I actually got offered, nobody really knows this except maybe 2 people, I got offered by Chico State when I went to Chafee.
Chico.
Yeah, I got accepted, I had an academic scholarship at UCLA, and then I didn't take it to play basketball.
So you got all A's?
Yeah. So I was gonna go there, and then Prentice, Prentice, he told me to try out for the team, and I was like, I don't know. So then Coach Klein was like, come to Chafee, so he was texting me all hours of the night.
He'd do that.
But he'd be like, CCHP. I was like, who is this texting me? He was like, Chafee Hustling Panthers. You know what I'm saying? But so the first day at Chafee, I literally got offered. We left school, went to the rec to go play, and I got offered by Chico State, and I was kind of like, I was immature. I didn't really, and then I had a little.
They was ranked this year.
No, I know, and I should have, because I could have locked in. There's nothing up there, playing at Humboldt, not too much. Yeah, that part. You see, and I was still a little green.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then I had a little love interest. I'm gonna say, I did not realize. Nah, I understand.
For me, look, I love ladies school, whatever. When it came to basketball, well, that's come first.
But see, I never thought I was gonna play college basketball. To be honest, I never had that background. Basketball was, I wanted to be a doctor. If you went to Upland, that's what everybody's parents were like, I want to be a doctor. I was like, since I was in the 2nd grade. So I just wasn't in the mindset, and I didn't talk to my grandma who, I don't have my mom and my dad passed away, so my grandma confident, that's the person I confide everything into, you know what I'm saying? And I never talked to her. And I just left it alone. He kept calling me, I never answered. I was like, I'm gonna go to Chafee like a dummy. And which I don't think was the best idea, but it kind of taught me how to be more resilient than I already, from my background, my past, everything that happened to that point. I went through a lot, so then I'm like, dang, mentally, because of my parents, you know what I'm saying? Everything. So I just wasn't in the right headspace. And then Chafee kind of made me a little more aggressive, because of everything. I have way more stuff going on there. So the hoop scene, my grade shirt year, I didn't play. I was 17 still, didn't play. Got better, got stronger. I was in here because my travel ball coach used to be here practicing, so I'll be here every day. I'll be at the fitness, the rec, 24, and I was grinding when Devin in the lab.
Yeah.
He said it takes 10,000 hours to be a big basketball player, right?
Yeah.
45 minutes.
No, I would be in the gym every day for no less than 4 hours. I would go to 24. And I
was saying you put in a lot of hours just to be good in that hour, 45 minutes of the game.
Yeah. But I didn't necessarily have a clue. I worked out with Prentice a little bit, but I never had a trainer or nothing, so I never knew what to do. And I always played the big man. You know what I'm saying? I never had nobody show me that.
And that's what these coaches messing up. These kids mess up.
We've been talking about that for weeks.
Man. Bro, so but I was always athletic, so you already know, being young, I met you, I was 18 or something like that.
I ain't know that guy.
Yeah.
I ain't know that guy.
Yeah, so when I met you, and Al and H1, I was young, I was still a teenager, so playing in the Jwill and all that kind of helped my confidence. So that Chafee, my grade shirt year, we went to the playoffs. My freshman year, went to the finals against Mount Sac and lost, and then my sophomore year, went to Final Four. But like I said, I wasn't really a big part of all that, really. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't, just with Klein and how everything was working, it just wasn't my fit. But I still got scholarship offers. I went to the Jerry Mullins showcase, the little top 80 showcase over for JUCOs. So I had interest. I would get calls from Oral Roberts, UCR, whatever. And I just, like I said, I didn't even play that much. And especially my sophomore year was not the year I wanted to have.
But you went to Canada.
Yeah, so I got a scholarship, Division II in Canada. So that coach, he was at Idaho State before that. So he went there, got the head coaching job. I got Sango.
Yep.
Sango and the homie J. Cole, Chafee the year before.
Where's he at now? I haven't seen him in a while online.
Nobody really sees him.
He just disappeared.
I don't know. Nobody. Everybody be like, oh, where is he at? I don't know.
You know Sango?
He's a short Senegalese. He's like 6 foot.
He looked like Darren Collison.
Nah, he don't look like Darren Collison.
Probably by face, not by name.
Nah, he don't look like Darren Collison, bro. Sango got a rounder face.
Okay, if you walk in Jay, you be like, which one is Darren?
Oh, wow.
Someone that got the same stature and stuff like that. He's nice though. He's nice. Hella nice.
I like to see him by face because I don't think I know him.
So he played with him, and I was like, oh, both of them out there, they killing.
Yeah, so
what y'all finished with? What's y'all record?
when I was in Canada?
Yeah.
We see, I don't really know. So that year, it was my first year because him and J. Cole was there. They were seniors. I was about to be a junior. And I don't really know, but I know we led the nation in offensive categories.
Okay.
Because Sango, before I got hurt, so I sprained my ankle really bad, and I had like a muscle contusion. But I was averaging like 20 and 10. Sango was averaging like 25 and 6. Like we was killing. J. Cole had like averaging like 15, and we was killing. So we was all offensive categories. We got people from different countries and stuff. 3 balls. Like we was playing like the fast pace, like Chafee, like the dribble drive and stuff. So I think we won like, we didn't win that many games. Like, we might have won like barely like a little bit above 500.
Okay.
It was just like, you know, some teams were more stacked. Because it's us 3, and then we had a bounce back from Hawaii that was really good. And we had a shooter from, where'd he go? He went to Fullerton, and you know, that was pretty much it besides.
That was your depth chart?
Yeah, we was the best players on our team.
Y'all was better than Humboldt.
Oh, we would have served.
Yeah, y'all would have smashed.
All I'm saying is like from 1 to 15, if we were a little bit better, like we were competing with the D1 teams. Like we played Idaho State, I had like 25, Sango had 26, J. Cole had like 20. We played Irvine, Sango had like 20, I had 17 and 10, J. Cole had like 15 and 6. Like, if we
y'all was independent, right?
No, we were in Division 2. We were in the GNAC. With
GNAC.
Yes.
We was in there.
Okay.
Yeah. Y'all was in a good league then.
Yeah, bro. We played a lot of like Seattle, the Seattle Pacific. We played Montana State Bullying. Yep. Central Washington.
Yeah. Southern Oregon.
St. Martin. No, Western Oregon.
West Oregon.
And then we played Alaska, Anchorage, and Fairbanks.
Yep.
So like we had different. Bro.
Hey.
We had a lot of players that could really hoop in that conference.
That's a
yeah,
if you don't bring it, like, you had dudes come off the bench and hit you for 20. And you'd be like, he wasn't even on the depth chart. He wasn't even on the shooting report. So it's kind of like, oh, shoot, like, you always got to be ready because they fundamental. Like, CC28 to me is weak. Just to be honest.
Yeah, nowadays.
Down here.
Yeah.
But up there, they're consistent. GNAC is consistent all around.
I say we were probably the best team because we had.
Where'd y'all finish? What place?
I think we finished with number 18. We probably finished like number 6. We were low because, you know, we didn't have it all the way through. Like me, if I'm not scoring, J. Cole's not scoring Sango, so we were just kind of taking turns.
Yeah.
So it's 1 on 5, but we were scoring like that, so it didn't really matter. And like our coach, and like I said, at that point in time, mentally, I just was like, because all the stuff I was going on Chafee and everything, I was just like, when I come in, I gotta kill. So I didn't care about nothing else but killing. Practice, I'm killing. I'm talking mess to everybody, especially if you're not American. I'm talking mess. Oh yeah, like, because I'm like, y'all can't be scared when it's time to play against all these other Americans. They looking at y'all like y'all not even friendly. You know, y'all go to school in Canada, like, y'all can come out here and get this butt whooping. So, but not knowing that me and Sango and J. Cole is like, bro, we're better than all y'all. Us 3 is better than your whole 15. So, you know, I played that year. Like I said, I was averaging 20 and 10. Then I got hurt. So I ended up like averaging like 15 or 14 and 6. Okay. Which was still solid. I left because I had my son, and my coach got fired. So, and then and how Canada worked, so I was always up on my units and my grades was always good. But in Canada, I guess some of my units didn't count. They didn't transfer over.
Really? Damn.
And my coach didn't tell me that. But I think that's how he got me to stay. I already signed, I'm already here, so it's kind of like, in hindsight, I think he already knew a little bit more than, you know, but I already signed. So me and him kind of had like a little issue before season started. Because I recruited you to play. I'm like, nah, like, bro, like, you know. So anyway, I would have needed another year anyway to graduate.
And then from there, you went on to play
No, but I was about to go play in overseas after my junior year, actually.
Okay.
But I had somebody made me a highlight tape. This one guy, this like rich guy. I don't even know. He's from like Latvia or something. He's real close to my coach. He's come up and we be doing shooting practice. He'll take me to dinner. He'll take me.
What does he do for you?
Yeah, like you're funny.
What does he do to you?
But I mean, steak dinner, like, nah, hey.
They went over his house, he was naked on the couch.
I ain't never go look.
Do you want to play or what? Come here.
Nah, he'll take me and one of my teammates.
Oh, hey, you and your teammate?
Oh, double up.
He's like, we get some food, we'll go. Like, he's like, what you want? I'll get steak, I'm getting lobster tails, I'm getting like seafood, anything, like whatever I wanted. Like, you know, but he was like, he got somebody to he paid them to make a highlight tape for me.
Okay.
And he was like, yeah, like, I can get you overseas. And I was like, dang, like, but then I had my son, like I said. I was trying to come to school, but my grandma was like, you need to get this degree. So I had a lot going on.
Yeah.
So I got offered, where I was in the talks with Tustin, I believe that it's a D2 in Texas. It was like number 4 in the nation.
Damn.
And the assistant coach was calling me every day. But the head coach went with somebody else, like I think D1 bounce back. Okay. So it kind of like messed it up a little bit. Then Cal State Lake called me. I remember Coach Tony Miller, like number 4 all time in assists. He went to Marquette. He went to Marquette, so he was coaching at Cal State Lake. And then Coach Horton, they was calling me like, come to Cal State Lake, come to a workout. I'm already coming home.
Yeah.
So I came home. I didn't even come back because this is when I was living. I'm living like where I live at now. But I was in LA for like a month because I was out there working out a lot with my cousin, doing a lot of like boxing stuff. I was doing like just trying to get in shape because I was after season. I kind of had my son. I was going through like a lot of mental stuff again. Like it just always seemed like it was something. Yeah. You know. And then like I wanted to stay at this school because I was gonna be the man. Now the Sango left. He was averaging 26. I'm averaging 30. That's what I told him. I said, if you leave, I'm averaging 30. You know, because I was like, I'm the best. I'm gonna be the best person in the conference. So, you know, I came back to LA, and then I was staying in Inglewood for a little bit. So I was working out. Then they called me to come to a workout at Cal State Lake. Went, had a terrible workout. Terrible. I was out of shape. Man. I was, because you know, season over. If you know Canada, it's like a party place. Like, you know, I just turned 20. But out there, if you're 19, you can drink. Yeah. So we going to the club. Oh, yeah. Yo, we was out there going to the club, chilling, hanging out a lot. So basketball wasn't on my mind. You know what I'm saying? So I was just kind of just chilling. So I was out of shape. After the coach was like, yeah, he's like, you had a terrible workout. I'm not gonna lie to you, Coach Jward. He said, but I see the talent. You have a lot of potential. He said you have a high ceiling. Yeah. He said, what's your goal? I said, oh, well, you know, I want to play overseas. I want to do great at this school. You know, I'm glad to be at home. Like, now my family gets to come see me, because the only time my family really came to see me was I played Dominican, Notre Dame de Mer, and all these up north schools and stuff. And my grandma would fly out there with my son and my sister. You know, it was like, you know, cool. They would see me, but not all the time. Yeah. Or we played Irvine, they came. So now I had an opportunity for them to come to the crib. I got family in LA, you know, everybody can see me play. So, you know, I was like, yeah, that's my goal, is to just show out and go overseas and be a pro basketball player. He was like, good. He said, if you said you didn't want to play basketball, I wouldn't have even offered you a scholarship. Man. And I said, that's real. But I ended up redshirting. Okay. And I switched my major like a dummy. I was a bio major, and I told you I wanted to be a doctor. So that's what I was. This guy. This guy. You set yourself up, brother. Jward trying to set, you know, you did that.
He's trying to pull something out.
I know, some funny.
Welcome back to the show that we are finding people out in their secret lives.
Yeah.
They try to set somebody.
Don't listen to this guy, Jward. He funny style. He funny style. That's what I'm calling. He funny style. But so I redshirted, and the coach kept offering me a scholarship. And every like couple weeks, he offered me another scholarship with more money. Nice. And I told him, I was like, nah, like I want a red shirt so I can get my units back up. I went to Canada. That stuff didn't count. Yeah. Maybe 2 classes counted. Statistics and I think English. That was about it. So yeah, I redshirted, whatever the case may be. And I was like, all right, I don't want to play. He kept offering me more scholarship money. And I was like, nah. So I ended up redshirting, getting better, working out with Coach Tony Miller. And then he got fired, and the whole coaching staff left. So then Coach Saya, who was he worked at UCLA, he was at USC. Matter of fact, I know, like, you know, Gabe Pruitt.
What did he say?
USC, he played for Boston Celtics.
Okay, yeah.
So
yeah, I was like,
so he coached he's the one that put like Nick Young, him, and I think it was Taj at the same time started all like 3 freshmen at USC.
Okay,
He was the offensive coordinator, I think, at UCLA. He was at Fresno Pacific. Then he went to San Marcos before they turned D2. They were still getting out before they went to 62. So after that, he came to Cal State LA, and he wanted a meeting with me. Everybody that was returning, like 6 or 7 returners. Yeah, meeting. I was the last one. Mind you, I didn't have a car or nothing, so I was like, I had to bus it. No, train it. Took a train. My homie picked me up in Rancho, took me to Cal State LA. I had a meeting, and I basically sat there and I talked to him. He was like, hey, how you doing, Coach Saya, whatever. I'm the new coach, you know. They told me that, you know, I should have a talk with you and with other players to see if I'm gonna, you know, keep you guys around, because he's like, you guys are inherited. And that kind of made me feel the type of way, like when he said that, like, you're inherited.
Pretty much.
And I said, okay. He's like, well, you know, I was just gonna go with my guys, but they said that I should keep you on the team. They said that you're a pretty good talent. You're athletic. He said you can play everywhere. So yeah, I played like 2 through 5, like in my life. So I was like, yeah. So he basically was telling me, so what do you want to do? He asked me the same exact, like verbatim. Like, it was like deja vu that the Coach Horton asked me.
Yeah.
My redshirt year, he was like, oh, what is your goals here? I said, well, I want to win. First thing, word for word, I said, I want to win. I want to kill, and I want to go play overseas. He said, that's selfish. That's what he said to me.
What?
He looked me in my face and said, that's selfish. And I was like, what? And I was like, but you gotta think about, like I said, I never went to that school. Then, like I said, I went through a lot at Chafee, which is it wasn't like, for me. And then I still got here. So obviously God wants me to play basketball or something.
Yeah.
Like somebody watching out for me. Like want me to play basketball, give me these opportunities. And I told him, I was like, what? And I was like telling him like my background, like the root stuff. He's like, well, it sounds like you have a chip on your shoulder. You can take it off. I said, no, I got 2. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he was already like kind of like, like didn't like the fact that I was kind of like aggressive with the response. But and then so, you know,
what did he expect you to do?
He made up his mind.
I want to come here and I want to play and then go home.
But then he had 3 guys who recruited to play, because I started at the 3, and I ended up playing the 4 and 5 for the year because they couldn't guard me and they can't really score on me. You know what I'm saying? So, and I could play defense full court on anybody, you know, at the time, not now, but you know. So he was like, all right, well, we got 3 guys that recruited. He's like, but they said we put you, you know, on the team, so you know what I'm saying, I'm looking for you to start this season. So we go to open gym, I'm talking mess. Like I had a 7-footer on my team.
White dude.
Yeah, Jeff Fred, that's my boy. But I came down and I think I scored on him. I tried to dunk him, boom, and it went in. I was like, I said, you talk for no reason. I called him the B word. And he got mad, the coach got mad at me. He was like, I don't like that attitude. I said, bro, what? It's my homeboy, like, but I'm in here to kill him.
Yeah.
It's like we're on the chopping block and from what it sounds like to out your mouth, right?
Exactly.
So I gotta come in here with the chip.
If you go in there quiet, they can be like, oh, he not working hard. Or
I'm going at everybody too, trying to guard him, dunking. Don't give me no fast break. I'm in there dunking. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they saw from, you know, my teammates saw.
Yeah.
You know, but I did have 2 D1 bounce back that was like really good. Like the homie Travis that went to Long Beach State, Jwill, I think he went to Northern Colorado, point guard, and the dude that was taller than me, like J Him, like 6'7".
And then that alone would have them stay on the team because where they came from.
But I think we were gonna get Travis though, regardless. Come to find out, Coach Horton was recruiting Travis anyways.
Okay.
And the homie Victor that came from Oregon State, like we was gonna have, and the homie Bobby came from Hawaii. We were supposed to have a crazier team than what we ended up having.
Yeah.
Coaches were getting into politics, and then that coach kind of, we had my redshirt year people that just hoop, right? He didn't want you to just hoop. Coach Saya, he was like, no, we gotta run these plays certain kind of ways. I was like, bro, like I could do that, but I'm more effective just beat my man. I mean, if you watch the play.
But some coaches, well, a lot of coaches in college, they want you to run their system, and then if you don't run it, they'll sit on the bench. I don't like that.
Yeah. But if I'm scoring,
if you're scoring like,
and like I said, at open gym, I'm killing.
Yeah.
So if I'm going down, you watch me, like they can't, like none of these, you know what I'm saying, in front of me, I'm too fast.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I'm going too fast. Now if I'm not getting off the ball when I need to, because I know if I get below the free throw line, and if I jump stop, I gotta get rid of the ball unless I'm going to the basket. Like I know how to play. I can pass the ball, but if I can score, I'm gonna score. So like every time in open gym, I'm scoring. So anyway, season's about to start, and he put me on the second team. He said I had an attitude problem on the second team. And I'm telling you, Jward, I swear to God, listen, let me tell you this. I went a week without even missing a shot. this preseason, there's days I didn't miss shots. You can ask. You know Scott Clark. They went to Humboldt after you.
Oh, yeah.
Ask him.
Yeah.
Mind you, I got a son right now. I had a dude named Deshaun that they was trying to.
You had a son?
I had my son. I'm saying that my son already, you know, I got a son.
Yeah.
So, Coach Clark had me laughing because one of the dudes they recruited, he went to like Oxnard, he was killing, right? And that's one of the guys that recruited to take my spot at the 3. Killing him. Because Coach Saya kept talking mess to me. I'm arguing with him at practice. He's like, run the play, boom, I break off the play, score, boom, dunk. 3-pointer, step back, 3-pointer, pull up, everything. Giving him everything, like everything he wanted.
Yeah.
Coach Clark was like, man, Rod, I respect you. He said, you got 2 sons now, Ethan and Deshaun. And I was dying. But I swear to God, if I'm lying, I'm dying. But he didn't like that, so he was gonna kick me off the team. And then I had got injured, and then he was gonna kick me off the team.
They gotta realize that everybody not gonna play the same. Everybody gonna be different. Like if you playing like that, talking and you got good grades, I don't care.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if you're a good person off the court.
And if you know
but if
me,
you're just an a-hole all around, it's kind of like, yeah, but
I'm not like, you know me, like I'm cool, like you can talk to me, like sometimes if I'm locked in, then I don't have to talk to nobody, not be antisocial, but if I'm chilling, like I'm a cool, carefree guy, I like to laugh and joke, you know, so I kind of start alienating myself away from the team, and we did a trip. It was like a religious trip type of thing, I guess, I don't know, like a retreat. We were supposed to share rooms. Bro, I got the biggest room. I closed the door in Coach Clark's face. I said, hell no, I'm not sharing nothing with nobody. Lock the door. I ain't leaving out of nothing. And nobody coming in here. I'm talking about you gonna cut me from the team, and I'm in here killing. Y'all best player can't guard me. Like what?
Yeah.
So
he already got his mind made up.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
But one of my teammates actually, I ain't gonna say his name because he kind of did some weird stuff. But at the end of the day, you know, he actually looked out for me, and he basically told me that they were gonna cut me, and he's like, but he told them not to, and they took his word. And honestly, I was the reason why I helped them a lot, because the players that they recruited to be the best, but they didn't really play defense like that. So I'm literally guarding 2-3 players sometimes. And at that time, I'm super athletic, so I can guard somebody from the corner to up here to the other corner. I'm that like athletic. Now I'm playing the 5. They playing me at the 5 because nobody's scoring on me. I'm getting rebounds. I'm blocking shots. You know, so that's how it happened.
What was your record that year?
I don't even remember our record, but I think we lost first round in the playoffs. So I think that we were like number 6 that year.
Who y'all lose to?
San Francisco State.
Okay, they got better. This week.
Yeah, the purple school. Yeah, I think San Francisco State, the Gators. Yeah, they beat us. You know, but it was cool. Like, but you know, I learned a lot though. Like, you know, I learned that you're not gonna like every coach, and even though me and him had our ups and downs, like he'd seen it, but he wanted me to tone it down. But I'm like, if I don't play upset, then I'm just kind of wasn't gonna be interested. I had to play like aggressive. Yeah, like I don't want to play against somebody that can't play at my level. It's not gonna interest me. Now, when it's the best player, like I'm gonna say this. We played against, you know, Ethan Albano? He went to San Marcos, nice. Homie, nice, right? He a lefty point guard. Like, I remember we played San Marcos on senior night or it was like homecoming. And like stuff like that, he's like the best player on their team and one of the best players in the conference. Probably second or first point guard, right? And like games like that, like I loved it because it was just aggressive. Like he's talking mess. And I'm like, you know, my son named Ethan. I was like, you my son too. Like I was talking that, you know, it's the homie now, like, you know, but like that type of stuff got me excited. But he didn't like when I did. He didn't like when I'm dunking, I'm hanging on the rim, getting texts sometimes, you know, because I just want to ball out. And it's like if you try to like put me in a box too much, I mean, I'm not just gonna let you close that box. I'm sorry. Like I'm trying to go overseas. I gotta do what I do. I can't just let you want your favorites to shoot the ball every time, but then a lot of times they'll shoot us out the game. We'll lose because they killing. They both got 30, and it's like
not knowing that you got a goal to do, and all the coaches think about is like, okay, we just gonna focus on this season. We don't care about what happened after that.
Because that's when you get higher up, it becomes
it's a business.
You got to keep your job as a coach, and also as a player, you got to showcase yourself the best way you know how.
And they gotta understand that.
So if y'all not on the same page about how to do that.
And that's just be honest, you know what I'm saying? And everybody can have an opinion on it, but like I was there, you know, like I said, like I'm speaking my truth. Like this is what really happened. It was tough for me, but
you ain't gonna tell him to his face.
I would.
Okay, coach.
I was at practice. Right there. Oh no, I told him at practice. I told him all the time, but he knew. I was like, you gotta see where I'm coming from though. I got my son. Like I said, I could have went overseas, but I had my son. Then it's like, now I'm trying to get it, and then after that, like I said, my units didn't count, so I went to school for another year. I stopped playing basketball for a whole year, period. You know what I'm saying? So, then, you know, I did. I stopped. I was just working. And then I started working back out with Keys, with Keon Kendrick. Coach Redemption in the Jwill.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I started working out with him and Vince Camper, and, you know, to get back into it. And then I ended up going to China, Hong Kong, and Taiwan. Like, you know, I played on Ron Artesta's Jward team. I mean, Meta, I'm sorry.
Meta?
Yeah, so.
His name is Ron.
All right, let little.
If my name wrong, I'm calling Ron.
Yeah, but, you know, so, like, I never, like, had, like, even after Chafee and even after high school, like, there was times I didn't play basketball. I stopped. My dad died senior year. Stopped playing basketball. After Chafee, it was too much going on for me. It was a lot going on. Stopped playing basketball for like a month or two. Like, so I never really consistently like pushing myself. I had stopped, and then, you know, I hurt my ankle and stuff like that. So it was kind of bad at first. So, you know, I kind of just was giving up on it. But like I said, I ended up going overseas. I got stamps on my passport now, though. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, you know, I wish I could have played more and really took it more serious.
Yeah.
I try to tell people all the time, like, I honestly never gave my all to it. I can't say I gave my all to it. I didn't stretch, I didn't drink water, and sometimes I just didn't have the desire, you know.
You're probably losing the fun of it. Because it was just,
I'm robbing
like,
Peter to pay Paul just to keep playing.
You gotta do it.
I got my son. Then I got joint custody of my son, so then I start having him more like, you know. And I was like, damn, I can't be away from that. And then I'm like, damn, my grandma. You know, I'm like, if something happened to my grandma, I'm like, bro, I quit basketball.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd be sick. Like, I had to come home. Something happened to my grandma. So yeah, that's how it is. You know, but I mean, my journey was a roller coaster, but. I just wish, I try to tell people all the time, man, like, take advantage and take advantage of having your parents. You know, because I do basketball training and I coach. I'm like, I try to tell them stuff that is real life stuff. And like, nobody's gonna tell you this. Yeah. I'm not gonna tell you the good and the, you know what I'm saying? Just, I'm gonna tell you the bad. You see the good, but I'm gonna tell you the bad. And you know, and the kids seem like they're receptive to it. The kids that I train, you know, they're climbing up and their mentality is changing.
Yeah. You give it back.
Yeah, exactly.
And you teaching them what you learned throughout your basketball life.
Yeah, I learned a lot. I'm gonna say, like I said, Prentice earlier. Like Prentice taught me some stuff that I started telling them, like, you know, that I learned 10 years ago. Yeah. You know, and I tell them, like, man, like, I wish I knew this when I was 14. I wish I was a freshman and knew to work on your game. Yeah. I wish I had my dad. I wish I had my mom. You know, I just had my grandma in a dream. That's what I had. Yeah. You know, and yeah, so that's pretty much how that goes. So. You know, I ended up coming back to Upland. Now I'm the JV coach, and you know, we had a really great season. Like I know Justin had a good season for the freshmen in here at Rancho, but you know, had a great season. I think we were like 22-6.
Yeah, beautiful.
You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty solid. So continue doing that, and then like I said, I've been doing my training, and just like get my master's. You know, just chilling pretty much now.
Ball out.
Yeah, no more. I'm balling outside the court.
Ball outside.
Yeah, outside the lines.
Outside the lines.
You know what I'm saying? But I can still get some buckets though. Like, I tell my kids all the time, man. I'm still whoop that behind.
Sure. So you guys are just tuned in with another episode of Jwill
and Jward.
Love God.
I'm one of the shirts though.
It'd be great.
Peace.